man, like that nigga had a real bad underbite. But anyways, like I was saying, I never really had like I never really used that shit as no excuse for nothing. You know what I'm saying? All that shit just made me want it to be great. Cause you don't want me. You don't want to be around me. My mama calling me bitches and hoes and all this other extra shit because, first of all, bitch, y'all ain't buying me no name brand clothes. Everybody got on Aeropostale. Everybody got on Polo. Everybody got this. Everybody got that. And I don't. And I'm not fucked up about not having it. But I am going to work my clothes a certain type of way that makes me feel confident enough to walk out the fucking front door. And I had these pants, y'all, I cut all the way up, just a slit. This it was hella. It was just slits. You couldn't even really see my skin unless like when I sat down and I bent my knee. For real, is how that's how they was cut. But they was fire. And my mama called me so many hoes. You trying to let these niggas see you and this, and it's like I never felt like I needed to prove. Like I did, but I didn't. Like I always like yeah, you can call me whatever you want to, but I know I ain't that. You know, I don't think I ever really felt like I needed to prove myself until now. Because I have been doing shit that I feel like ain't too high vibrational, but it's like, what are you supposed to do? Like, there's a time to kill, there's a time to do certain shit, there's a time to, like, I just feel like when it come to my people, I gotta be there for my people. And I feel like motherfucker was using what I thought I was doing a good deed, which I never did anything bad. It was really not even that. It's just like how a motherfucker would try to make you feel like you not shit. Make you feel like the decisions you make, you wasn't shit. When the entire time they was not, they was the person who wasn't doing the greatest. You know what I'm saying? But I never once let me not having a dad, me, my mama abusing me, or anything of that nature make me feel like I gotta be evil, or I gotta be mean, or I gotta try to hurt somebody. So before you blow up, before you retaliate, before it gets to a point where you gotta step out of character, you gotta step out your box. Because you've always been a person of love and light and just basically letting God handle it. I see why now. I just gotta let God handle it. You know what I'm saying? God get through it because and be careful, y'all. Don't go out here just trauma bonding with people. Don't be out here just telling people shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's something that you have not already healed. Now, motherfucker couldn't. They could never use that against me. Never. They could never use me not having a daddy against me. Ever in life. And so, that's why I can share that. I can. Only thing with this, with like I said, with the last situation that I went through, it was like a motherfucker could kind of try to use my mother wound against me, but not really because this was the same person that basically like talked me into removing my boundary from my mother. And then when she came back into my life and she started doing the same shit over and over again, like I was seeing it, but I was like, I'm just gonna fuck with you for who you are. I already started back fucking with you. But then it's like a motherfucker trying to gaslight me, talk about her, and just talk about what she needs to heal and all this. And it's like, well, I told you why I didn't fuck with them. But it is what it is. And shit happens, life happens. People make decisions. Sometimes you make the wrong decision, sometimes you make the right decision. But I feel like you go into whatever path you make, whatever decision you're supposed to make. Don't dwell on the past, and don't let nobody take your shit. Don't let nobody run away with your energy, with your reputation, with nothing. Just prove them wrong. Kill them with success. Period. So right now, that's all I can do. Right now, I still, like I said, it's not the best, but I'm still moving in a way. I'm still doing what I got to do at the end of the day. I needed time to sit and be still. I needed time to be able to breathe. 'Cause the first 2 weeks, I couldn't. I couldn't even talk. Couldn't even fucking handle what was going on because it was just too much. Because it was like that. and then I'm already going through something. You done put me in a situation, and now I got to deal with my mama, and I got to deal with this shit, and deal with my peoples, and just, it was just too much. I'm still dealing, but where I am, I know I'm loved. Where I am, I know that I'm safe for now, and I'll never let nobody walk away with my security ever again, because it's really all it is. Like, you could try to be like me all you want to, you could try to talk like me all you want to, you could try to do all that shit, whatever, you can have it. Because like I said, it's shit like that is controversial. Because she can say, "Oh well, I got that from this." No, the fuck you didn't. But whatever. It's like you can have it all. You, you could have went through something, or you know what I'm saying. You could have met somebody, or watched a video, or got the same thing that I got, or you know what I'm saying. Some shit. Sometimes people are very similar. But uh, it's okay if people try to act like you. It's okay if people try to wear the same clothes as you. If people try to talk like you know you are the original. You started it. So even if you change, even if you upgrade, even if you switch up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? When you come into your force, imagine like they're copying and pasting the baby you, or like you're still forming it into who you like. You still imagine like the ugly duck, like the ugly duckling story. Like they still holding on, even when you was an ugly duckling. You know what I'm saying? Even when you wasn't the best looking, when you didn't have it all, they still was hating. They were still trying to swagger jack, and you allow them because you just didn't know how to protect your energy. You didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know how to just let shit flow at the same time too. And now that you're old enough and you have become, or you will be in your full potential. You will reach maturity. You will get there one day. You just got to remember they took bits and pieces of you when you weren't even fully who you were supposed to be. So it's like, let them have it. Maybe that's a part of you that wasn't even supposed to come. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. Thank you, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit, guides, mother, and father. This was just part two, or like the rest of the video that I just posted. Purified by fire. Don't let the motherfuckers walk away with all your stuff. Okay? Have a good night. Do what's right. Be loved. Be light. Drink motherfucking water. Did I say that twice? I don't know. I don't know. I've been on here actually too long. I ain't did no reading, and I ain't been in this type of energy. I ain't even saying this type of energy. I just have not felt like, because when I'm in the spirit, when I'm in the mode, it's just I feel high. Like I feel like it's so easy for me to forget something. It's so easy for something to just like for me to be talking about something, then I'm like, damn, I forgot. Or like I get easily distracted. I don't know. It kind of it's not really sleepy, but like that feeling before you go to sleep, or right before you wake up, or like right before you go to sleep. That's what it feel like. And I never really remember shit from that state. You know how if somebody wake you up in the middle of the night and they say something to you, or they ask you something, and then they be like, "Did you do this, or did you do that? I thought it was a dream," or like they don't ever remember it. That's kind of me when it comes to this shit right here. I don't know, but I'm starting to like get in that mode where it's like, all right, bitch, it's time to stop. But I love y'all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for understanding. If you don't understand, then this shit ain't for you. I'm not one of the people. If it resonates, that if you're, if you don't like it, if you're here and it just, what I'm saying, you don't like how I talk, you don't like the tone of my voice, it's probably not for you. If you did understand and I did kind of help you, you know what I'm saying? Because I just be, what the hell? I know they ain't shooting. What the fuck? It's only 3:40, 3:30, almost 4 o'clock. Um, but yeah, like I said, if it did resonate, it resonated. Appreciate you for being here. If it did not, maybe something else on my channel might resonate for you. But them videos old as fuck, and that was just me on a different timeline. This is me. This is me. This is the new me. This is what I say. This the new and improved Gab, the intuitive Sag. Motherfuckers ain't trying to grow. I can't see clear through the mask. I sister Ada in the building. They got on from their ass. All that projected boomerang and baby tearing that ass up. Uh, but you know, y'all already know what it is. I'm out for real. I'm out. I love y'all, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. I don't give a fuck if I get no views, 2 views, 3 views. It is what it is. I spoke my truth and I put it out there. Whoever it's for, again, thank you. And I'm grateful. And I'm glad I could be some type of help because, baby, don't get played like me. Don't get fucked raw in the ass with no motherfucking Vaseline, no lube, no lubrication on my mama. Be smart. You know what I'm saying? You can't, even if you are a healer, you can't heal everybody. You can't fix every motherfucking thing. People gotta actually be willing to do the work. In the movie Skeleton Key, you actually have to believe in order for this shit to work, even though it can work still. But you gotta believe in it. For real, for real. You really do. Go watch that movie, Skeleton Key. Definitely go watch that movie. If you have not seen it, if you already seen it, just go watch it. You need a refresher. And watch Where the Heart Is. To me, I was telling my cousins about the situation. That's where I like got all the downloads and shit. Like, I'm telling y'all, you think that like the girl, they underestimated her. And she ain't had no perfect life, no, you know what I'm saying? She ain't get famous like the nigga did. But she actually found joy in life, peace in life. It took her a minute to get there. But like that nigga left her at the fucking Walmart. Where the Heart is what's called. That nigga left her at the Walmart, y'all, and you can literally see how God started working immediately. And to her, the fives meant something bad was gonna happen, but that was just a change. I feel like five just what it does. It means changes. And every time she seen a five or got fives, um, something drastic happened in her life. And I just feel like um, that is a really good movie. It's not spiritual, but it is very spiritual. Like, and when I say y'all, the lessons was dead ass in my face watching both of those movies. Um, with her, it's like I don't know who don't need to trust their mama, but don't fucking trust your mama. Do not give nobody no motherfucking money because somebody is gonna run off with that money. If you already gave somebody some money, you need to do your best to try to get it back now. I feel like somebody gave somebody something and they're waiting on you, you're waiting on whatever it is they were supposed to go get with the money. Um, I feel like you don't have very much time, so you can get your money back if you act fast, or if you'll be able to keep your shit if you don't give it away. It could be just a paternal figure or something. I feel like somebody mama, grandma, auntie, somebody be getting over. Somebody ain't been around, they ain't been fucking with you, and they see that you in a vulnerable state, they see that you need them or that you need somebody, and they are going to come and try to take it. So, um, the download, like the shit that the universe been telling me is like, don't worry, they're not gonna get away with that shit. You got a blessing, so let them have that. That's as good as life's gonna get for that motherfucker. For now, who knows? I don't know what nobody's karma, what nobody's life is supposed to be like, but when I pray about it, and it's like, did I do something wrong? Did I deserve this? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, you did not. And you need to stand on that. You need to remember that you did not do anything other than what you knew to do when put in certain type of situations. You didn't do anything but love this person. You didn't do anything but be too fucking trusting. You need to have discernment, literally. And the girl, she was dingy. You know what I'm saying? She was very fucking dingy. But I'm telling y'all, like, she really had a pure heart. She was really sweet and loving. And she didn't deserve none of the shit she went through. But just because somebody is pure, you know what I'm saying? They might not be the smartest. They might not, you know what I'm saying? And they might not have reached their full potential yet. But people will try to take advantage of that. But when I looked at the movie again, I used to love that movie as a kid, but I looked at it again and it was just very spiritual to me. God showed up immediately. That bitch didn't look nothing like Ruth Ann, and she knew that. But God spoke to her and just told her to do something, and she listened. Sister, what is it? Sister husband. Um, but y'all just gotta go watch the movie and take whatever messages for what it's supposed to be for you in your life. Like I said, I love y'all. Thank you, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, mother, and father. I just want to take this time to close out this energy. I want to call all my energy back to close out this reading or this conversation. Call all my energy back to me and return to sender any and all energy sent with love and light. Ashe and Allah. I'm out though. I'm gone. I've been talking too much. This is the first time I talked. Y'all, I've been talking, being spread, you know what I'm saying? Getting back in my groove, boss, and I ain't cried. Talked about the situation and I ain't cried. That hoe ain't got no hold on me no more. Fuck you talking about? Hold on, wait. Because I was crying earlier. You know what I'm saying? I was in the house and I was crying. Now I came outside, couldn't cry no more. It's like the sun touched me and I got into my own energy, my own frequency. And none of that shit even mattered. I'm telling you. Go about your motherfucking life. Go about your handy dandy motherfucking way. I'm telling you. These people is here to kill, steal, and destroy. Don't let them take your shit. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, you want a reading, you want some type of, you want to, not necessarily a reading, because it wouldn't be a reading. It would just be me filling out your energy. You need some spiritual advice, and we can talk. I'm not going to promise nobody I can see the future. I'm not going to promise nobody. If it come, it come. You know what I'm saying? Just like the situation with the thing, but that was because the mama took the money. So I got the download about somebody taking some money, but or somebody getting something or taking something and not necessarily asking. You gave them a task for something, or you put it was something that was supposed to be done with something, and they use it for something else. But I'm out, y'all, for real. I got to go because my motherfucking head thing is retarded looking, and I want to take it off, but I cut my hair again, and y'all can't see my hair until my birthday comes. Plus, I feel like the reason why my hair did what it did and then I ended up having to cut it off is because motherfuckers was throwing energy and throwing magic and throwing spell. If you got the inkling or you feel like you want to cut your hair off, cut that shit off. If you feel like people was doing spell work or playing with magic on you and you you got, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you okay to do it, cut this shit off. Cut it the fuck off. You don't need it. It'll grow back. And honestly, you might be more fur with the hair gone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like motherfuckers was playing. That's why the whole relationship, I kept cutting my hair off. Whole time. I don't even know why I'm going through this shit. I don't know. I don't even understand. I ain't never been, well, I have. Once I cut my hair off, I ain't really want no hair no more after that because I feel like it's like, it makes me hot as fuck. It's too much. But like the whole time I was going through all of this shit, I just kept cutting my hair, just doing just different shit, just trying to feel free, just trying to not feel trapped. Whole time, it's not the environment, it's not who you're around, it's not I mean, it's not what you're around, it's not all this other shit. It's actually people. It's actually the people you're around. It's actually the person. You sleeping with the motherfucking enemy and you don't even know it. Motherfucker keep hollering, I ain't your enemy, I ain't your enemy. And the whole time you are. I never said you were my enemy. At least listen, people tell on themselves. You just gotta listen. Really listen. Stop talking. Stop trying to argue. Stop trying to prove your point. Listen. Pay attention to actions and words. How they say words. And how they lie. Because they say one thing and they do another. If somebody is that type of person, get the fuck away. Bye. Wait, how the hell? Oh.